pilot mentioned, Christmas is 2 weeks from today, and everybody's wondering if we'll have a white Christmas.
Well, let's take a look at the historical chances and then maybe see what Mother Nature has in store for us in today's Beyond the Barometer. This one won't be quite as emotional as the one Thursday. But yeah, in our Beyond the Barometer segment today, this is a map of the United States and the historical probability of a white Christmas. So basically from about central Illinois southward, it's less than about 40%, but we'll zoom into southern Wisconsin and you can see that areas like around Janesville are in the upper 40% range, Madison about 60%, and then a little bit higher as you go north into the Dells and parts of northern Wisconsin. In fact, looking at specific cities, you can see here in Madison, we've got about a 60% chance of white Christmas historically. Now this takes a look at, to be called a white Christmas, you have to have 1 inch of snow on the ground. And this is looking at data from 1991 to 2020. So it's the last 3 full decades that we use for the historical records for average high temperatures, all of that. So, but Watertown to the east, a little bit less, in the mid 40% range, whereas you get out to Platteville, close to a 70% chance of a white Christmas. Northern parts of the state, obviously, you know, it's colder there, so they will see a better chance of a white Christmas. Green Bay, about a 2 and 3 chance of having at least 1 inch of snow on the ground. Eau Claire, about a 3 and 4 chance, and then you get up toward Hayward and Rhinelander, and you're talking about almost a 90% chance of having a white Christmas. So, what does that show us? That's the historical average. You know how much snow is on the ground right now.
Right.
In fact, we've so far this winter, or actually since July 1st, which is when we start looking at snowfall for the winter, we have had a little over 4 inches of snow. That's about 3 inches below normal already. So far this month, we've had 1.7 inches. This is one of the 2 long-range future track models. This is showing the potential snowfall for the next 10 days. So we're talking, and that's as far out as these models will go for us. So this takes us through noon of Thursday of next week. That doesn't look very promising.
No.
Wow.
Here's the other future track computer model. Even less of a
Oh my
chance.
gosh.
I mean, like Jacob was just saying, we've got high temperatures in the upper 30s to the middle 40s all the way through Thursday of next week, which is, how far out we go with the 10-day forecast. I could take a look at some of the longer range computer models that aren't nearly as accurate, but they go out to 16 days, which would encompass Christmas. And they are saying about the only precipitation chances we have right now are for some rain on Christmas Day.
Ooh. Have we ever had a December where we haven't had more than...
Oh, we've had I think a few years ago we had our first inch of snowfall didn't fall until after Christmas, or right around Christmas.
So it's not unprecedented.
It's not unprecedented, but yeah, this is
tough
not going to be good.
times for the ski resorts and snow lovers, and yeah, it's tough.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Sorry with the bad news.
Oh, Gary. All right, well, keep our fingers crossed.
Yes.